So you want to try Colorado whiskey, but you're on a budget? Well, I have the best Colorado whiskey under $40 for you right now. So you want to try Colorado whiskey, but you're on a budget and you don't want to pay that much? Well, I have the best under $40 here for you that I'm going to put head to head. And it's going to be a blind tasting too, so I won't know which is which until the very end. So first off, I am the Colorado whiskey guy, and it is my mission to introduce the world to Colorado whiskey. And I'm bringing you along with my journey here. So let's take a look and see what the best under 40 is that I had in my pantry. First off, I have my first Colorado whiskey, Axe in the Oak, Colorado Mountain Bourbon. Now you might say, well, that's over $40 where I can find it, but you know what? I can find it at Costco for $38, but you can find it at different places under $40 usually, especially if there's a sale. So the second one is Breckenridge Bourbon, their blend of straight whiskeys. Now this is their special Broncos edition, but I have the original blend in the glass. You usually find that. Next one is Fireside from Mile High Spirits. That one you can usually find for about $25, and that's also a good one. And lastly, but not least, Cockpit Craft Distillery and their P51 bourbon. That one you can usually find for about $35 also. Now, all of these you can usually find for under $40, but which one is the best? Which one do I like the most? Well, let's find out. Now, this is for my palate. And a little word of warning, everybody's palate's going to be different, but you know what? Let's do this anyway. Let's find out.
Now this is going to be a blind tasting, so I have all the whiskeys in glasses labeled A through D, put in by my lovely wife. But I won't find out till the end.
First we got A. That's nice. Now that's, I know what this one is, but that's okay. That's a very distinct nose. It's very, very sweet. And I kind of get a almond kind of a smell from it. Kind of a nuttiness. Let's see. Very smooth, very little bite. Now on the taste, I'm getting a lot of like a chocolatey note to it, kind of a deeper, darker note, but not in a terrible way. This is kind of like a dark chocolate covered almond. So this is very nice. Let's check out the next one. For the next one, a very light nose on this one. It's that sweetness, that corn sweetness. It's a pleasant nose, but it's not a lot of it. Very easy. Very smooth. Classic bourbon flavors. It's very sweet. It's not a whole lot of complexity, but it's very tasty. So it's very good. This is a very easy sipper. All right, for C. Softer nose, but very flavorful. Classic bourbon nose. It's also soft. It's not jumping out of the glass. That one's very, very soft. Very mild bite at the end, but not a lot. Kind of a spiciness, slight, not terrible. It's not a lot, not very complex. Kind of a basic vanilla. It's kind of very straightforward. There's not a whole lot of different things going on in there, but also very easy, very drinkable. Okay. Option D, last one. So classic bourbon nose, that corn sweetness, kind of a caramel. So that one, still caramel in the back end on the taste. It's like a hint of a spiciness there. Not crazy, but just a little bit. It's kind of good. All of these are very drinkable. Now that's one of the things when you got the under $40, usually they're lower proof, which means they're going to be very drinkable. Now, they're typically not going to be a lot you can dive into, a lot you can explore, but this is also all very easy drinkers. It's down to B and D. So I'm down to 2 now. Between the two, the nose-wise, I like B's nose a little bit better. When I'm comparing them side by side, they're both kind of in the same, they're in the same family. They're in the same ballpark. This one kind of more of a caramel nose, has a little bit more smell to it. I like that. Same kind of deal, but it's a little bit more darker notes than this. I like kind of like this one better, a little sweeter flavor. Let's see in the taste. I like that. It's good. Let's see with the D. You know, I have it. Now, before I reveal the winner of my personal choice, I want to remind you, hit that like button. And if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video. But I want you to comment on the bottom and let me know, what do you think? So, B and D, between the two, I think I like B better. It's my personal favorite. This one has a little bit more of that rye spiciness. So if you're into that rye spiciness, that's a go-to. So let's find out. What are we looking at here? So our winner for B, Fireside Bourbon from Mile High Spirits. That's my personal favorite. I think it's a really good bottle. I think it's a really good drink. Now, I like it because it's a good flavor to it and a good budget, and actually the cheapest of the bunch, if you can believe it. This comes in at 80 proof and it's a very easy drinker. I like it a lot. So, and you can see, I might have to get me some more here soon, but I tend to like it a lot. Now the other one, let's see who the runner-up was. D, Axe in the Oak, Colorado Mountain Bourbon. So that's this one. So that's that one you can usually find on sale for about 38, just about 40. Sometimes you can find it for about 42, but you know what? I think it's a good grab because if you like that rye spiciness, that has a little bit more of that spiciness to it. It's a really good solid bourbon. Between the two, it was a hard choice, but I like the Mile High a little bit better for my best under 40. You know what? Always have a special place for this one. In fact, with all of them, I think all of them are good solid choices. But I want you to comment and let me know. I want you to drop a comment in the bottom and let me know, what do you think? Have you tried these? What do you think is your favorite? Because everybody's palate is different. So you try it. You know what? Let me know, if you do your own little competition, who the winner is for you. But for now, I want to thank you for joining me, and until the next time, I'll see you later. Cheers.